What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. Today is August 1st, 2018, and this is going to be my watch list for August 2nd, 2018. Bulls to the Wall Trading is a channel, Bulls to the Wall Trading, I should say, is a channel I created to show people how to trade and make it simple. My main goal for this channel is to break down the barrier or stereotype that trading is difficult. So if you are a new trader, or if you are looking for a different way to trade, or if you want a simpler way to trade without the big words, I'd like to think you found the right place. So please do me a favor and subscribe and like if you enjoy these videos. I'm not a financial advisor nor a financial planner, so anything that I discuss is just my personal opinion. Please do your own research. And as always, don't invest in anything that I discuss without you doing your own research. Don't throw money at anything that I discuss here without you doing your own research, please. I have a free chat room through the Discord app where you can ask questions. I will leave the link in the description of this video. And I also have a trading course available. I will leave the link in the description of this video as well. And in that course, I teach you everything that I know from A to Z. And by the end of that course, you will be thinking like me and you will be trading like me. So please feel free to check that out if you enjoy how I like to explain things and how I do things. The way that I make my videos, I discuss day trading first and then I go into swing trading. So before I go into my watch list, I'm going to look over some of the stocks that I had in last night's watch list to see how they performed today, to see if we had any luck with the ones we called out. So I had a couple, actually I had 5 yesterday, so let me make this quick. So the first one was SWN. So what I like to do as far as day trading, I like to day trade the high of the day, which means that I put a line or a resistance line at the high of the day. And basically what we want is we want the price to cross above that line with a good amount of volume, and that could send the stock upwards for a nice pop. As you can see right here, SWN, the high yesterday was $5.23, and today it came nowhere near that. So for this stock, it didn't do what we wanted it to do. The next one is Pandora. So we had our line yesterday at 765. So as you can tell, the price moved above that in the pre-market session. So this line was irrelevant at that point. So let me zoom in. So during the pre-market session, the high would have been right here. Oh, whoops, excuse me. Let's try that again. The high would have been right here. That would have been the pre-market high. And as you can see, the first candle of the day broke through with good volume, and it shot up from about $8 to $8.30. Before it kind of dipped down, it came back up and it started dipping down. So this one did exactly what we wanted it to do. This is the exact setup that we want, and it did everything exactly how we like to see. It moved up really quickly, then it came down, and then it kind of recovered, and then it came back down. So you have to be aware that these things move very, very quickly, and you need to have an exit strategy and an exit plan in case things don't go your way. But as far as Pandora, this one did pretty good. The next one is WPG. Alright, so the high was $8.05. As you can see, it didn't go near that or close. It didn't go near that or past that. So WPG was a no-go. GLUU. Alright, so we had one of our lines at $5.89, and I had another one at $6 because that is the whole number. And that is a major resistance. Anytime you see a whole number or a half a dollar, that's a big resistance point. So this is another one that it did what we wanted it to do. It crossed both of the resistance lines that we drew at $5.89 and again at $6, and it reached the high of $6.38. The first candle had, which you can see right here, first candle had more than 500,000 in volume, which is great. And again, you can see it right there. As soon as it crosses, good volume, it sends it up for a nice pop. Is this guaranteed all the time? Absolutely not. This stock could have gone up, crossed the line, and then come right back down and only made you 5 cents a share. So it's not always going to be like this. It's not always going to be a big gainer like this. So please keep that in mind, that it's not always going to work out like this. All the conditions could be met. Everything could look beautiful. Everything could be perfect, and it'll just go up and maybe make you 3 cents a share, 4 cents a share before it comes down. So just keep that in mind, and just know that not everything is going to give you a huge return. And the last one is NIHD. All right, here's another good one. So we had the high yesterday was $6.27, but it looked like in the pre-market it made a new high at around $6.41 right here. So this previous line we would get rid of, and then exact same thing that we did with the previous one. Let me zoom in. We would say, okay, if the price crosses above this purple line with good volume, we could get in, and maybe it'll be a nice little pop. So first candle of the day, what's the volume? 140,000, decent amount of volume. It crossed above. We could have gone in at 643 or somewhere above that and rode this wave all the way up to the high of 729, or wherever you felt comfortable getting off the ride. So again, the last two stocks were textbook, but again, it's not always going to be like this. I've seen situations where it goes up a couple cents and you get all excited, and then it just comes down. So just know that not everything is going to work out like this. So there you go. That was last night's watch list. It looks like we had, what was it, like 2 or 3 winners. So hopefully you see the potential in day trading and my trading strategy. And I always say that in my videos, and I don't mean to be redundant, but this is my way of day trading. This does not mean that this is the only way of day trading. There's many ways that you can trade, and this is what works for me. So you as an individual, you as a new trader, you need to figure out if this is something that works for you. So just keep that in mind, that just because it works for me does not mean that it's going to work for you, or that it matches your personality or your trading style. All right, so the first one that I have for my watch list tomorrow is NBR. So where's a high at 648? Where would I put my line, at 648 or somewhere else? So me personally, I would put my line at $6.50. Why $6.50? Because that is a $0.50 amount. Anytime you are close to a $0.50 amount or a whole dollar, I would feel more comfortable putting my resistance line right there. So instead of having the stock cross 648 and getting in, I would feel more comfortable getting in above $6.50. And by now you guys should know the rest. We want the price to cross above $6.50 with good volume, and it could set it off. Again, remember, nothing is guaranteed, so please have a backup plan and an exit strategy. The next one is FIT, which is Fitbit. So this one popped up after the market closed, and it kind of went back down. So where's the high? At 651, 1 cent above 650. So that just validates what I've been saying. It's no coincidence that this shot up and basically touched 650 and came right back down. It's currently at 607, so it has a lot of ground to make up, but I definitely like the fact that it's been going up and down after the market close. So it's going to take a lot for it to come back up, but it could do it because of these moves that it's been making. TCS is the next one. All right, so where's a high? 980. So right around here. And then I would also put a line at $10 right around there. Why $10? Because it's a whole number. So just keep that in mind, that if you do decide to get in above $9.80, you could see some resistance at around $10. And the last one is NSYS. This one looks pretty good. Why? Because it's moving after the market close, and it made a high at the market close, or after the market close. So where's the high? $9.28. So again, it started to come down, but it looks like it tried to go up a little bit, and it failed. So hopefully at some point tonight or in the pre-market, it starts to kind of loop back up around, and you guys know the rest. Crosses above our resistance line, good volume, it could have a nice little pop. As always, I say it all the time, please have a backup strategy. Please know when to get out. If you are not used to day trading, I suggest you paper trade or just watch how these things move, because they move extremely quickly, and if you don't know what you're doing, you could lose a lot of money very, 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 very quickly. So practice paper trade until you feel comfortable. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to switch it over to swing trading and let's see what we got. And towards the end of the video, I have a couple stocks that were given to me in the chat room that I'll go over and give you guys my opinion. So just hang tight and I will discuss those. So for swing trading, I like to change my chart to a yearly chart where each candle is a day. So first I'm going to go over the current swings that I'm in. CRMD. I got this stock at around 30 something cents. This one shot up like crazy, reached 80 cents the last couple of days, I think Monday or last Friday, and it looks like it's coming down, but it's kind of, if you look at a 5-minute chart, it's kind of consolidating. So hopefully it doesn't keep coming down, because then it'll hit my stop loss and I'll walk away with a profit. I want it to keep consolidating and then hopefully recover and keep moving back up. So on this one, I'm making some money, and if it does keep coming down, it'll hit my stop and I'll walk away with a profit, which is good. SENS, I got in this one yesterday right here at around 362, I want to say, and today it had a great day. It went up 18 cents or close to 5%. It broke out of this this pattern right here. You can see the candle right here breaking out of this line right here, this triangle that you see right there, and these lines right here, this blue line here, here, and here are my targets. So if it breaks through this line tomorrow, then my next target is here, and then if it breaks through this, then my next target is here. So this one on one day, it went up pretty good, so we'll have to see what it does. And HOV, this one's just kind of dragging, it's not doing much. I got in right here at about 160. It's at 156 right now. I'm down a little bit, but again, it's close to support, so I'm not really too worried. If it does go down, my stop will catch me and I'll walk away with a small loss, so I'm not really too worried. So we'll have to see what happens. As far as potential swings that I will be watching, let's see what I have. HK, I don't really like this one. I have it checked off, but as you can tell, it's just kind of consolidating. It's not really making any drastic moves to the upside or to the downside. It's just kind of sleeping on that support, trying to figure out what it wants to do. WTI, this one's right at support, so I want to see what it does tomorrow. TRQ, this one came down to the, basically it's right at the 52-week low, so I want to see how it responds the next couple of days, if it breaks through that support or if it starts to curl back up. GERN, this is another one that's right at support. It's just kind of consolidating there, no real movement up or down. It's just trying to figure out what it wants to do. CDE, this is another one that's close to the 52-week low. I want to see how it performs the next couple of days and if it gives me the signal to get in. SPWR, this one I might have no, well, this one, it did bounce up, but it didn't give me the buy signal that I like, so I'm not really too worried about it. But it did bounce up. It's just that it didn't give me the signal that I like. IMGN, this one broke through support, as you can see right here, so I'm not really liking this one anymore, so I will uncheck that one. CPG, I want this one to come down to support. As you can tell, it's maybe like what, 15 cents away. I wanted to come down closer. AXAS, it's getting close to that support line, so I wanted to come down more. AMKR, again, this one's coming close to support. need to see how it responds the next couple days. So that is what I will be watching the next couple of days. Now let me go over some of the ones that were requested in the chat room. And again, if you want to join that chat room, the link is in the description of the video. And you could always put stocks that you want me to go over, or if you have any questions, either myself or anybody else in the chat room will be more than happy to help you out. So the first request that we have is RAD for a potential swing. And before I discuss anything, before I give you my opinion, just another clarification that this is just my opinion. It does not mean that you need to follow my advice. It does not mean that you need to do what I say. It just means that this is just my opinion. Whatever you do with my opinion, that's up to you. So as far as RAD, I don't really like the chart. It's just kind of, to me, it's just kind of moving sideways, not really doing much, especially from here, from April to now. It's just, going sideways. And you can see the moving averages as well. They're just kind of cruising along horizontally. So chart wise, I don't like it. I guess when you zoom in, it looks a little bit better, but if you zoom out, I don't really like it. I'm trying to see if maybe there's a level of support. Yeah, maybe right here at around 153. But for my style of trading, I wouldn't invest in this one because the chart doesn't show me that much potential. But if I was going to invest, I would wait for it to come down a little bit lower. So that's RAD. The next one is ARQL. Okay. All right. So this one has a little bit more potential. Today would have been. Today would have been, for me, I wouldn't have gotten in. This candle is good. I like this candle, but it went up 14% today. So in my experience, if whenever I got in a stock that goes up that much, 14%, it usually has a drop off the following day. Not saying that's guaranteed, but that's what has happened to me. So I like to get in stocks that have made a move, but not that big of a move. So for this one, it does look good. I wouldn't get in on this stock right now. I would wait for it to maybe come down a little bit more, because if you get in tomorrow, then I would, in my opinion, in my eyes, I think you would be chasing the stock. What does that mean? That means that you see that it went up and you say to yourself, I need to get in before it goes up even more. And next thing you know, you're overpaying, and then it comes down and you lose money. So that's what I see in this one, but this chart looks way better than RAD. So this one was a good find. It's just that for me, it went up way too much for me to feel comfortable getting in. I would feel that I'm chasing the stock. So that's that. And PDS. All right, well, this is one that I guess I had lines drawn here previously, so this is a good one. So we are right here. Let's see. Oops, no, I got the wrong drawing tool. So let's see, because I'm kind of seeing a pattern right here, something along these lines. So we are right here in this pattern. I would just wait for this stock to either break to the upside or break to the downside. If you are a bull, then you wait for this to break to the upside. If you want to short it, then you wait for this to break to the downside. But this is a pattern that I see. This is a good looking chart. This is a healthy chart. This is way better than RAD. This is the type of chart that I like to see. Healthy movement up and down, moving averages going up and down. And as far as potential, it's there. But me personally, I would wait for a breakout above, because I'm a bull. I'm not a bear. I don't short. I don't like shorting. So I would just wait for this to cross above and maybe get in there. But again, as always, that's just my opinion. You don't need to take my opinion. Do with my opinion whatever it is that you want to do. Let me see if there's anything else. Nope, that's about it. So thank you everybody for watching. Thanks for the support. Please like and subscribe. Please hit that little bell. Please leave me positive comments. I appreciate the love. Check out the chat room. I'll leave the link in the description. And again, I do have a trading course available. I will also leave the link in the description of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.